hope your front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Sage Streaming Blood Bowl 2. And not just Blood Bowl 2, but actual World Cup Qualification match. Oh yeah! Look at it, look at it. So we're playing in the ReBBL World Cup Qualifier. I'm playing as Dark Elves, one of the few Dark Elves out there. Playing against Undead, notoriously good roster for this kind of format. So let's have a look at what BigEasyTP's AC Dead People brings. Good team name, by the way. He's got guard and break tackle on his mummies. He's got tackle, mighty blow on his whites. He's got 2 ghouls, one with block, one with wrestle, 1 skeleton, and filling up with zombies up to 13 players total. Gives him 3 rerolls. Leaves him a little under 1200. This is my team. Now, my team has 2 witches, both with wrestle, 2 blodge blitzers, a tackle blitzer, and a rookie one. Leader on a runner, leaving me with an Apo and 1 reroll. So 2 rerolls including the leader. Only 11 players. Let's do this. World Cup time! Oh yeah, so good. 3 mighty blow and a tackle and enough players to foul with. Now, since we create custom teams, I could make a lovely, massive stadium here. Also, I've got the best team name ever. I've actually asked Diog to help me come up with the other ones because I'm not that great at it. I don't say that Dark Elves are the best roster for this tournament setup. Undead Undead and Wood Elves are typically the most effective ones. The thing is, you don't have that much room to build a counter with. And so the teams that are great out of the box without building up a specific counter are really, really good. Yeah, my initial pick was going to be Wood Elves. Let's receive first, see what he does. So we do have 2 witches and a tackler, so the ability to sack his only blodge should be I'm very happy with my Wood Elf team name. I'm very happy with my Necromantic team name. We might still want to work on the Amazon one. When are we playing more Human Fall Flat? Well, we still have 1 more level that we could work on. I'd be cool with doing that whenever we have a slot that that isn't already full with something else. So we do have 4 block, so let's make good use of those. Let's keep the witches somewhat protected out here. Keep you. So block here, there, there. If all that works, then we can blitz with this one. Yep. Looking good. So yeah, 2 rerolls isn't that much, but I like having all 6 of the good positionals. And that is a stunned zombie, so not exactly a spectacular result one way or another. First punch is good. Thank you, Falcon. Oh, that, however, is kind of nice. I mean, he's got bench, but still helpful. Second zombie going down. Also good. Third zombie also going down. He's alright for now. So then we blitz that guy. Let's blitz him from here, that way we can put him next to us if we knock him over. Yes, we do. Splendid. Take up a bit of a forward position. Don't really expect him to threaten the backfield that much. I mean, he's got 2 goals. He's got 1 goal actually right now, because the bludge one is sitting on the bench. If we pick it up and we walk forward, we wind up here. How far does this goal reach? In theory, yeah, not that far. Right. So we might as well send you 2 squares back right now. And the pickup is good. So we are in position. Yeah, got a removal. It's not awful. Stunt guy doesn't really do much, of course. So very non-committed to either side of the pitch here. Yeah, we do want to avoid... It can be gender related, as long as it's not derogatory in any way. Yeah, I didn't like the idea of setting up so centrally, because it would make it a little bit harder to defend the outsides, which is why I went for blitzing the zombie. I considered it, but decided against it. Now, I don't think he'll want to start fouling linemen. I mean, he's already got 1 guy out. If he gets 1 sent off and I hit another Kaz in the next 8 turns, he will be suffering. Hi. Maybe this time we can hit the skeleton. But first, let's hit the zombies. That one's good. Don't follow. This one I can't block because a temporary disconnect. Oh, and we've blocked him again. We've pushed him there. There we go, now we're back. Block this guy too. Both down is good enough, because that's what we do. Do we want to go and pick a side? And if so, which one? I think we're moving right. That'll do. That'll do nicely. So fairly loose screening type of deal here. No need to go full cage mans on this. Let's give this guy some backup. Or not, or not. We're okay. Oh, armor's fine. Definitely not worth rerolling stuff like that. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, so these guys are just getting back up in order to get punched down again, which is kind of the plan, I suppose. Hasn't really gotten his mummy stuck in yet, letting me come to him. Hey there, Valenia. Now, the good thing about this format is that it limits access to skills. It makes repetitions of skills more expensive, and it makes specific set of skills that are really good more expensive. Which is why he doesn't have 2 guard mummies, for example. So that's rather convenient for me. It's also why I don't have 3 Blodge Blitzers. Because those cost more points. Of course, Block and Frenzy are actually also on that list, but starting skills aren't taxed, which is kind of nice. No skill stacking also means that his Mighty Blow doesn't have Tackle, and his Tackle doesn't have Mighty Blow. That's kind of alright. Lord Mortkin going down. But not out, he is alright. He is just fine. That's cool. That's actually roughly what Diog said, Kumo. That Amazons are just so boring that it's hard to come up with a good name. Alright, so initiative's still very much mine. Let's start by punching that guy. Okay, that's just a push, which is okay because we can still do another block with the witch. And that's better. Do we have a blitzer left to blitz with? Probably here. Yes, good. So put you there. So we knock this one over. Let's see, suppose the ball is here. Then we can move you there. Two-die block here. Yeah. Alright. I guess that makes this a little bit less appealing. I was hoping for a 2-die on that guy, but I'm not going to make that now. So we are going to make it 2-die here still. Might as well move you up there already. We will also want to protect this a little bit. So let's send you there. And then we blitz that guy. Seems like a reasonable plan. Oh, more pushes. That's not good. Send him over here. Actually, kind of alright where we are right now. 2-die, more pushes. Okay. How much do I want to keep this flank open? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I actually kind of like this idea. Or maybe even there. The less I'm committed to a single side, the more he needs to spread out his defenses, the easier it is for me to pick off the guys who I can punch. I mean, if every turn I get to make 3 blocks and he gets to make 1 blitz, that's good. Yes, you are, Lord Mordkin. I've tried to make sure that everyone who is a subscriber or a patron or a big-time donator, I guess, has a player on one of my World Cup teams. So I'm playing in 4 qualifiers plus a plus champ ladder, basically. So that gives me 5 teams to spread out. So instead of having the same names every time, I figured I'd actually pay some attention to who hasn't had a player named after them yet. Seemed like the right thing to do. And of course, thank you all very much for your support. It's always appreciated. Which reminds me, I should probably update that banner thingy over there, because I actually have a level 5 supporter now on Patreon. Ah, the mummies are getting stuck in. See, this had to happen at some point, of course. Are we going to see a 2-die with tackle on the witch? No. But yeah, he can't just keep his distance all along. It doesn't make sense. A 2-die with mighty blow on the witch. Okay. Okay. And a pow. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. It's lucky. Thank you, Richard, I guess. Well, a stun we can live with. That's not that bad. Both down will do here. Which way do we want to go? We can't really make sensible blocks here. We could blitz that. That makes some sense to me. That'll do. 3, 4. I think I might actually be okay with being here for now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we'd have to get you out here. That's nice. Gonna use that. That's not good. Is this worth a reroll? Yeah, I think so. That's what we've got him for. Oh, a both down doesn't actually help us quite enough. Because I wanted... No, wait. Yeah, because these guys are all very much in the way. See that? Because I wanted to get through here. But now I can't. So I will have to reassess my priorities. Because this is 3, 4. That will make it a 1-die. That wouldn't help. Yeah, they're in the way. They are in the way. Suppose this is a POW. Then that's a problem. Moving him doesn't actually help. Because that creates this anti-assist. Or I just cut my losses and leave the witch where she is. Just accept that she's going to take a 2-die to the face now. Which means I could make a 1-die here. If that were happened to be a knockdown, it would have gotten me another 2-die there, but it doesn't. Get more guys on the mummy, since if we're going to be stuck next to him, we might as well not make it too easy for him to do something with that. Force some position along this side. Yeah, losing that reroll does hurt, especially since it didn't even get me the result I wanted. I wanted to shove this guy over. But at least the witch is still alive. Losing her there would have been awful. I think a KO there I would have probably appoed. Yes, of course. Something related to the company makes a lot of sense. Why didn't we talk about that before? Simply amazon.co.uk would work for the UK BBL. Well, it gives us something to work with at least. This looks like a splendid idea. Do that. Does have a 5+ on the ball, I guess, if he wants it. Not sure I'd take that myself, but he's got the option. I wonder if he's planning to foul. Well, he must have considered it when he took 13, including a skeleton, but it gets less and less appealing, of course. Well, that's not really true. It got less appealing when he took that first punch. Just a KO. Alright. No apple in that one. So, 10 versus 10 for now. Hey, there's that talk. So Ghoul moving in on defending this flank. Mummy not fishing for POWs on the witch this time, but getting them anyway, so lucky that the witch is not the target here. The War Mage is one we can lose a bit more easily. And he's got Armor 8. Armor 8 doing a thing! This team has a 0-0-0 record because this is the first match of the World Cup Qualifier. Alright, so unblock that, unblock that. First question, do we want to block that mummy? Right now, this is a 2-die to begin with. Good enough. Let's see if we can jump up, block that guy then. Jump up's good, block's good too. Splendid. If you get up, then this becomes 2 dice. And knockdown there is nice because it makes this a 2-die. Ooh, and Punchbag is dead! 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 No regen. That means we're now on 11 versus 11 for second half. That is splendid. This is already a 2-die. So Suppose we go here. And here. Then we can actually blitz this mummy, which is nice. Because it gives me 2 die there. Goes down, so might as well be here. Oh, if that had been the other way around. If that had been the death and this the stun, that would have been sublime. Alright, right, so you can still go do things, go places. Where am I willing to put you? Do I want to be this far forward this turn? Maybe. I do like the extra backup that gives the witch. Before I go there, though, I want to know what this 2 die does. This 2 die does splendidly, thank you very much. If I follow this, I've got no tackle on the witch. It's kind of nice. Oh! Wow! Things are going quite alright for the bashiest of elves. I'm quite willing to go here now. No tackle, that's kind of alright. Let's see, if you just go like there, how does that look? Maybe if we cut one more corner, we can actually cut this off. That's way better. So, here, there. There! That seems quite alright. Kind of pleased with that. 3 more turns. Solid position. Yeah, you can apply. There's dozens of them, and they vary in how many tickets they get. I'm not 100% sure whether there are still ones that have spots. Yeah, outbashing Undead. To be honest, I've been throwing a lot more blocks than they have, so that makes outbashing them a bit more likely. But yeah, mostly injury roll-wise, I've been way luckier. The blocks have been similar. The armor has been relatively normal, except for stunning that mummy just now. But it's really the injury rolls where I got super lucky, and the lack of regen, of course, because he could have had those 2 as bench just as likely. And having his tackler out makes blitzes like these, for example, a bit more durable. A bit less threatening. Thank you, Toronto. Yeah, it's going alright. I mean, this is what Dark Elves do best, right? Throw blocks when you can, dodge when you must. Pow's the bludger again. That's annoying. But armor 8, so good. Again, 7, mighty blow makes 8, just not enough. Awesome. So yeah, he had to blitz this guy to get his players into something representing a defensive position. Hey there again, Hillbilly. Welcome back. This makes sense to me. Locking these guys in a little bit. Forcing me to deal with that mummy, basically. Which is okay. I don't mind dealing with that mummy. Or, I could just 3+ dodge out with Jilzeroni here. If I were so inclined. Yeah, this actually looks relatively doable still. We get a free block there. Let's move on out here first. Wrestle also protects them. So yes, strip ball is great for sacking, but wrestle is also great for not dying, which is kind of important too. Right, let's see how this block does. Okay, both down, good enough again. Another removal, why not? So, problem here is... No, actually that's not that much of a problem, is it? She could be there. And then he could be here. So this is a 2-die without block. This is a 2-die into a half die. Yeah, I like this one better. Oh, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Down, boy. And then we can send her here. There, I guess. Oh, here's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then we still have the blitz where we can target the Mighty Blow dude over there. Looking good. Looking mighty fine, if I may say so myself. Jeez. So much armor break. So much armor break. Alright. Let's chill out here. I like how this witch is basically keeping these two mummies busy for a turn. Pretty mean sisters. Yeah, that works. That works, Morton. Thank you. Diog, are you taking notes, by the way? Salad cowgirls. That's reverse cowgirl. Yes. Yeah, these undead are remarkably squishy. Too bad I haven't removed a mummy yet. Facing 3 Mighty Blow and having 10 players. Exactly. Yeah, that could work, to at least get a threat out there. Fair. One die pow. Okay. Okay. That's the thing. My tackle is a little bit out of the way for punching ghouls. Are you pondering what I'm pondering? Two GFIs there. Fail, fail, fail. Thank you. Yeah, taking down his speed is definitely a factor. Fail again. Nope. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Worth it. Worth it. Yep, still doable. Indeed. That sounds like a plan to me. So then, you would be here. You could be there, I guess. I kind of need one player to hold this guy in check, and I guess the other witch is a good candidate for that. Before we do though, might as well block here, no? That'll do. That'll do nicely. Alright, dodge is good. First push is there. GFI for the second push is also good. Oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening, alright. Bye-bye, ghoul. Bye-bye. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Too bad. Too bad. Would have been a lovely time. Turn 7. So getting secure is really our primary thing to do here. This looks pretty secure, right? Looks okay to me. So, one reroll used. Position is quite okay. Got a surf in. Yep, feeling confident about this one. Then again, second half, I mean, he's going to get 7 punches on me. So who knows how much I have left after that, right? Of course, turn 8 badly hurts and turn 9 KOs are applicable. There's very little point in appoing someone turn 14 or 15. So, 3 die, fair enough. Oh, I meant when I have to set 3 guys on the line of scrimmage. Well, yes, if you count this blitz. But I was talking, when I set up my my dudes, I'm not going to give him someone to blitz because the guys are going to be in the back. So yeah, he still gets a 2 die on the witch. But that's true, this blitz, if you count that adds 1 as well. Not a pal. Hey, goat! I would have rerolled that one, personally. I mean, it's not much worth saving it for. Can we get a 3 die? Am I willing to risk wads? I'm willing to risk wads. Especially since the last one might actually be on that guy. Skeleton holds. 2 die on the Isle of Wight. Also goes down. Yeah, this one breaks. That's splendid. Nope. 3 blocks, no result. That's okay. Touchdown is what really matters. Hooray! A score. And we don't even need to give it to the right elf. Ah, resurrection mode. Rookie stays out. He gets 1 back, but not the tackler. Let's see. He's not 1 turning. Oh, that's caps lock, alright. Yeah, alright, I'll make it a little bit less tempting for him to 1 turn. I guess it's possible, right? Yeah, no, he's definitely got the right attitude. So if Tackler could stay out, and Pawnee Jot Smoker here get back up, that would be splendid. Don't really like this setup because it means one of them has to blitz the 3 die. Besides, you want Mighty Blow here, there, there. But I guess you have a blitz anyway, right? Yeah, I'd be making sure I got three die blocks here. Alright. Deep kick and a riot would be pretty funny. Throw a rock, again hitting a zombie, but again merely a stun. If the ball had been like there and he got a riot, that would have been amusing, shall we say. First 2 die, success. Lord Mortkin, unimpressed. Good job, that man. Another 2 die, no Mighty Blow. Aye. And the War Mage, equally unimpressed. 3 die, not enough, but he gets another shot at that one. Oh, or he rerolls. That's riskier. Jill Zeroni, if this is a badly hurt Ayabo. Yep, let's get Jill Zeroni back, thank you. This is why an Apo is almost as good, or a cost-effective way of having a 12th player, basically. Like, turn 8 badly hurt, I buy him back, and it is just as effective as if I had 12. Except if it were a positional getting hurt, I could still use it. So, okay. It's all good, man. And I mean, if on turn 12 or 13 you badly hurt positional, you don't get them back until a score happens. Yeah, the foul is cheeky, absolutely. I mean, yes, there's a 30k TV difference, but he's on as few players as I am. Nope. Oh well. Neither of us suffers from that one. Halftime! Oh, look at that stadium. Glorious. Oh, I get my guy back! Does he get his tackler back? He does get his tackler back. Alright, so that makes it 11 versus 11, I believe. Which I'm quite okay with, to be perfectly honest. Not gonna lie. Well, I mean, this is let's see, witches can go here and here, I guess. Tackler can go in the middle. The Skaven team I'm facing next in G-Man is 6-0-0, has as much claw poem as my Chaos does, has more guard than my Chaos do, and has a natural one-turner, and has more bench. It's a good team. It's a good team. It doesn't have a sacker anymore. That's about the best thing I have to say about them. You know what? Let's spread out again. He's got guard. Gets a bit less value about that. This side is slightly stronger here. This side is slightly stronger there. Yeah, this will do. So, passive defense is enough. Stealing the ball is a bonus. That's how I have to think about this drive. Yeah, well, I do have four claw. I skilled my Mighty Blow, didn't I? I don't think I picked a skill on him yet. Could just go with block. I mean, he's got 2 Mighty Blow piling on tackle, 1 with claw. And I've got 1 claw poem and 2 Mighty Blow claw warriors. Right. Ball goes in the middle. Quick snap. I have played Divinity Original Sin Goat. In fact, I've played it on stream a couple of times. But we've hit a bit of a scheduling snag, which is why that has been suspended for the time being. But I would very much like to get back into it. Nice. Nice. I have not yet edited that, and next session... So the thing is, Cosmic is in Australia. Allard's weekends have become more complicated because he's got a girlfriend now. Yeah, you've got a girlfriend. It's, yeah, it is that kind of game. That's fair, Goat. Hey, you're still here, Calf. For those of you who don't know yet, this Sunday, Calf is going to be joining us in Dungeons & Dragons in the Blood Bowl universe. I'm really looking forward to that. Wait. Ah, yeah, that had me confused for a moment, Hunchy. Ooh, that's cute. 3-die turnover from the mummy. Oh, Jules Roney just took the Apo. You can take... Yeah, the doc just patched him up. He should be good for another block or two. Oh, you've never heard of this King Khan? Actually, it's awesome. We've been playing a Dungeons & Dragons campaign set in the Blood Bowl universe for months now. And having a great time. I'm I'm playing a wizard who's also a bit of a creep. Nafmi is playing Alexei, a monk who is a former Kislev catcher. We've got Sheepdog playing Glurk, a Troll Slayer barbarian. And Kaf will be playing a bard sports reporter with a hidden agenda. Yeah, it doesn't get much more nerdy than combining Dungeons & Dragons and Blood Bowl. That's fair. That is fair. But yeah, I love it. Can we get... so if you want to catch up, all of the previous episodes are up on YouTube. Ah, thank you, Kumo. Splendid timing. So it looks like a lot of episodes, but I cut them down into sections that are between, say, 30 and 60 minutes long, so it's not actually that bad. This Sunday we'll be starting a new story arc, so the story should be relatively easy to follow, even if you haven't watched the previous ones. Who will go where? That's splendid. That is very, very nice, Bony Soprano. Yeah, I think I'll just give this guy a little 2-die shove. No, he's okay. Alright. So let's see. Something like this will do for now. So yeah, we've got a numbers advantage. 11 versus 10. Yeah, welding is pretty buff. So we get these two back, unstunned, in order to irritate him. I am giving him a 2-die with Mighty Blow Punch on the Witch, but in order to go there, he's going to have to take some serious risks. So he'll probably want to hold on to the center for now. At least that would be my expectation. Blitzing that with Tackle would be a GFI. So yeah, the fouls are definitely landing okay for me. So if I hadn't used my Apo on turn 8 to get Jill Zeroni back, then I would have probably used it on the first KO in the second half. If not definitely the first positional, but maybe even just the first lineman KO. In which sense, again, it's better than a bench, because if you survive the first half with 11 players, and in second half you lose one, then you can't sub the bench back in, but you can use your Apo for that. And it's cheap, relatively to elf players. So yeah, getting stuck in... Ooh, that's just a push. Well, I mean, if you can get your Storm Vermin skilled in 2 games, then having 8 games for him to get 5 more Kaz isn't that weird, right? If he's got Mighty Blow early on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if he levels his first game, then you're going to be blitzing with him every turn you can. That's sad. So we use this guy to peel this one off. We need you like here. I like this. Oh, or not. Okay. We could half die here, which would give us a 1 die with wrestle into a half die. Do I think I can get better? That's really the question. So there's very little point in attacking this right now. Pretty big risk. I wouldn't re-roll it, so then what would I have left if I did try? Could just 1 die with the tackle, actually. That makes more sense than with the wrestle. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's good. Have to shove in there where he's marked. So now we've got a 1 die shot at the ball with tackle. This one might be more re-rollable. Yeah, worth it. Nope, too bad. Too bad. Right, right. Damage control. This side's looking okay. We still have the witch there. How much is he going to burst through here? Suppose we keep you here. And we throw you there. There. Then we can still try this. Yeah, fair. So, used up a reroll on a good shot on the ball. Didn't get it. 1 more reroll to go. Yeah. I mean, you know, 1 die with tackle. Worth taking, I'd say. The half die on the mummy was definitely scary. And we're getting pretty stuck in, so we're going to be suffering more blocks than we were before. This is a bit of a trap, of course. This is still fairly blocked. This is not easy to take away. And of course he's got another send-off, so he's down to 9 players. And I've still got 11 for the time being. So let's start the turn with another foul. Yeah, it looks quite okay. Despite not getting the sack in that we were trying for. The thing is, the Undead do best when they get to stand right in the center and punch things. But with 9 versus 11, that gets very, very hard to do, especially if you really want to reserve 5 of those players to form your cage. Well, that's good for you. Nice going, goat. Haha, push. Just a push. Yeah, you can't really go and chill out here. That's kind of nice. These players are basically constraining him to this corner with the threat of the surf. So he's still got 1 or 2 more blocks in him, though. 3 even, potentially. So yeah, that was the cage I expected to see, which is... Nope, don't pass to the mummy. Well, he punched the tackler then. Does. Fair, I would have done the same, to be honest. Even though it's a bit of a risk as well. No, tackler is fine. He'll be back in a turn or 2. This is a 1 die, so that kind of sucks. This is still a 2 die against the bludger. Nope. Not good enough, dude. Not good enough. Hooray! Laundry. Giving me more punches there, potentially. Alright. So, how about you get up? You go here. And here. And here. And here. Good. Jump up to die. Bad. Reroll? Yes. Last one though. That went by rather quickly. 4, 5. So if this one's good, then we can punch the mummy. It is good. I'd rather here, I think. To die the mummy. Both down, good enough. The removal there would have been glorious, of course, but this will have to do. No more rerolls. That's a bit sad. That is a bit sad. But position looking pretty damn strong right now. Get the tackler back. Well, at least it makes the runner super expendable now. Before I had to... Well, that was actually the last reroll, when I did the shot at the ball. He's still got 2 of them. But I do think a 1 die on the ball with tackle was worth spending one of my 2 rerolls on. I'm just going to have to be a bit more conservative still. Because it would suck giving up a draw here on some fluke. Right. We're moving into very surfable terrains now. And pushes. Pushes are good. So if he buys a turn, buys a square a turn, doing this. Sources 13, 14, 15, 16, 2, 4. Yeah. That would be enough to make a desperate shot in the last turn. Oh, but he doesn't. I think that was meant to be the mummy. That was an interesting moment. That was a very, very interesting moment. This is a 2-die. This is a 2-die. Pows are good. Pows are nice. Pows are my friends. That's a push. That's less ideal. Is this the guard one? This is the break tackle one, so that's good. Let's leave this for now. Stand you. That's a lineman though. That's a lineman as well. No reroll. How much do I want those blocks? Do I still get them if I do this first? 3, 4, 5. How good is that? How good is this 2-die punch? Alright. No, not right now, she can't. No, of course not there. Yeah, okay. Good. Very, very, very good. I've still got that 2-die, so sure. If we use the witch here, how much of a gap do we leave there? Not that bad. Ah, that's a pity. That is a pity. Makes this situation a bit more problematic, potentially. How much faith do I have in this? Reasonable faith. Would I rather have you here? I do think so. I do think so. If he tries to escape here, he's going to be with a skeleton crew. And I think I'd rather see that happen. Do we follow? He's got this block anyway. Yeah, but we don't want him free. Yeah, I hesitated briefly on both of them. I mean, playing with 1+ leader takes a bit more conservation than the usual 2 to start and 3 pretty soon. Hey there, Necropotence. Ooh, 3 die from the mummy is merely a push. That is pretty convenient. Oh, willing to reroll. He's down to 1 now too. So this could be interesting in either direction, really. This is a bludger, right? Yeah, so that helps a little bit. In terms of keeping this secure-ish. I am glad I put this runner here, because this shooting down the middle is definitely scarier right now. Oh, he's going for... There? Okay. Okay. So, securing his place rather than pushing to go forward. Hello there, Palms Tree Gaming. Thanks for joining in. Welcome. Always happy to hear from YouTube fans. Great stuff. Okay. 3 more turns I have to keep him out of my end zone. Without using up a reroll. Without having a reroll to use up. This 2 die would be without block, so that's a scary one to begin with. For sure. The good news is that he's very committed to taking this side, which means we don't have to worry about keeping this closed off as much. Hey, that's a turnover. Let's keep. And the stun is on the Undead. Splendid. Splendid. Can we open with a 2 die? That is better than that one. Is it worth getting over there with a launcher? Either way, I feel like I need to be here. So we could 2-die this and maybe 2-die that as well. I mean, I could go and push this, but really what I want is to keep him there. So I think this blitz actually makes more sense. Just to keep this secure. Which means we aren't doing any funky stuff here, so we might as well be there. No, that's not really true, is it? That's not really true. Because we want to make this 2-die happen. Tackler dodge out comes last. This push is a bit unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Okay. This is interesting. In a good news, bad news kind of situation. Let's say we need you here. I think that's a fair assessment. Let's say we need to know whether you're there before I can try blasting. So since you are there, okay, now you go and do this, I guess. Not to base the ball after the blitz, because I'm more worried about him sneaking past than about him hanging on. I felt having this position secure as well as this position was more important to my defense than pressuring this. Because if by pressuring this I leave a gap down here that it turns out to be make the difference, then he's still gonna 8 out of 9 dodge out or wrestle me down and run off. But yeah, it's a risk assessment thing, obviously. Yeah, we might be looking at some surf. So let's hope that's enough to at least keep him busy for another turn. Because if next turn he doesn't make any progress, then we're doing good. We can afford to spend 1 turn on surf, but not 2. And that's at a stretch, because I'm not sure how much he can afford that, really. Oh, he gets the POW too. That is disgusting. That is not what we needed, especially considering I rolled all pushes. But okay, okay. Just a stun, but at this point that's almost as good as a removal. But at least she's got jump up, so she's doing something there. And that's another knockdown, which means he can actually blitz past if he really, really wants to. Oh, and a removal. Ooh, things are going the way of the dead people now. Oh, but he didn't follow, so he's not blitzing. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And another POW! Crap! What a difference one silly turn like that can make. Exactly, thank you, Necropotence. Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly, Toronto. As long as that's the case, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, good call. Alright, so...
Hello there.
Hey, thank you for the host, Andy. Hello there, Davoites. Pleasure to have you around. We are doing a defensive drive against a bunch of undead. And, it's not looking too bad here. Devotees, of course. Of course, that makes perfect sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here. 2, 6. There. So yeah, let's just punch this to get another body in there, I guess. Oh, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Suppose he goes and runs off there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That still leaves him with a scoring possibility, but right now this is a huge gap, so I have to fix this one, I guess. Yeah, I like this spot best. And then we can just run off like that. Okay. Not the most exciting of turns, but all we need to do is, yeah, 2 stuns and a KO in 1 turn. But, seems to be holding up. Doing all this without a reroll is, of course, still very scary. So, he could score if he moves forward 2 from here. Can't really secure this side, though, because, you know, all of his speed is locked in on this flank. And next turn we should get the 2 witches back as well, which helps a little bit. So yeah, we've got a fairly solid position for our first World Cup Qualifier game, the ReBBL. And the next match will also be ReBBL, but then the Conventional League game, where my G-Man Division 1 team, the Slaanesh Slaughterers, will be facing the number 1 in that division, 6-0 Skaven, with as much Clawpome as my Chaos have, with more guard than my Chaos have, I think. Black bars on the side. No, Viking Cop is also playing Chaos there. Let's see. Who was coaching those Skaven again? Gowdy is the coach of the Skaven team. Okay, good thing it's not just me then. Okay. This doesn't look too bad, really. Yeah, so this is within desperate touchdown range. So realistically, 2, 4, 6, 8. Realistically, this is the only guy who can score. Can we get a chain? Not really. Oh, now this one can score too. That matters a little bit. Easiest thing to do would be to just set up columns here. But we've also, and then do a last ditch half die wrestle pushing him back. Actually, that wrestle isn't that bad, is it? Although I'd have to stand this up to get 2 dice on there. Because if we push him 1 square back and him 1 square back, yeah, tricky. Let's have backup plans. Suppose we 2-die that guy. Where's the tackle? Tackle's there, so that's not good. Yeah, no, don't like. If we serve this guy, then the guard is still a problem. Nope, no, we're just doing mostly the old-fashioned standing in the way thing. Alright, so who's got dodge? You do, you do. Good. Do we just stand you up then? How doable is this? Not that doable. If we could get 3, 4. Let's layer it up some more. Yeah, you'd have to go through there right now. And another injury, because why not? Another regen fail, because why not? Okay. Are we better off here? Yes, we are. Are we even better off there? I do think so. Because he has to follow this diagonal. Yeah. What could he do? Hope for the best. He's got a couple of difficult dodges ahead of him. That's what he can do. Yeah. What he should have done probably is send one of these guys, like the ghoul or a white, out there. So yeah, he's gonna look at 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus. Well, I think it's pretty rare to be able to defend with triple columns like that. Maybe, yeah. They'd get easier. Yeah, I'd have to run some numbers on that. Okay. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. Nope! Did not happen. Awesome. Alright, no, we're not doing Champ Ladder Rats. We have another league match, Mipper. We're playing G-Man Division 1. So yes, first World Cup Qualifier game is in the bag, and it's a good one! Do we know anything about tiebreakers? Is there a CAS tiebreaker, for example? Let's just kill this guy. There we go. And then, because it's fun... Oh wait, I'm in the way. Never mind. Why Wrestle Witches? Because Wrestle is great for sacking. Wrestle plus Frenzy is especially great for sacking. Wrestle synergizes very nicely with Jump Up, which the Witches start with. So I do have a tackler here as well, because I could. So yeah, first one, a success. Oh yeah, wrestle made... Well, in this case, I didn't take a single block, so my second wrestle would cost the same as the first block, so I could have swapped one of the two out and had a wrestle and a block witch, but I like having the redundancy.
Alright YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to leave it a thumbs up at the bottom. And of course, if you'd like to see more videos, do check out the channel and hit subscribe on your top right.